Hey guys, welcome to my new channel, J Cuts Investments. First off, I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys showing some support and watching this video. So this whole video, it's my first video to YouTube, so what I thought I should do would be like an introduction of myself and what to expect from this channel. And then at the end, I'm going to do a little bit of a Q&A session where I ask my Instagram followers what questions they want to know about me, questions they just may have in general, just so you guys can get to know me a little better. So first off, to introduce myself, my name is Justin. I'm currently 23 years old, just turned 23 in February, and I'm from the Valley in California. Formerly used to be a barber. That's what a lot of people knew me as before. But recently, last year, I ended up retiring from that, and currently now, I'm a full-time day trader who also has a stock Discord where I help teach people to day trade with me, and they also get access to all my trade callouts and all my watch lists. If you're interested in that, I will have a link below. And then honestly, what you guys are going to get from this channel, you guys are going to get to see my whole trading journey, how I continue to grow, and I hope to help you guys grow, as I'm going to have educational trading content. And also for those who don't trade, I'm also going to have some financial education videos and just giving advice and tips for things that I've been through in my journey that I feel like could help others as well. One of the main things on this channel is I really want to help people better themselves. So that's one of the main reasons why I started this channel. Another thing that you guys can expect from my channel is you guys are going to get some more behind the scenes, some lifestyle videos. You guys may get some vlogs. We'll see what comes. But I do plan on making this more personal than I did my Instagram. So there will be a lot more behind the scenes things for sure. So that's basically all that's going to be on the channel. Trading wise, I want to give a lot of value to whether you're a beginner or if you're experienced. I want to try to add value and just show people what works best for me. And also the same with financial education. I just want to try to help people out in that as well. And like I said, I just want to give people a behind the scenes of my lifestyle, just so I feel like there could be like a better connection between me and my subscribers. If you guys are interested in this channel, subscribe to my YouTube please, and then please leave a like below to show some support. So drop any comments on what type of videos you guys may want to see in the future. I'll make sure to make them. So now that I introduced myself a little bit, I also gave you guys a little rundown of what to expect from this channel. So let's go ahead and get that started. I apologize if you guys do see me looking down. It's because I'm looking at my phone to read off what you guys were asking me. So the first question that was asked to me is, what's my favorite hobby? And I would honestly say my favorite hobby is travel. I would say the reason why I really like to travel and why I love to do it is because I feel like it gets to open you up to new things, new experiences. So I would for sure say traveling is probably my favorite hobby. I do like to travel a lot. So like I said, there will be some like travel videos coming on this channel as well. So that's something to expect on here. The next question is, someone asked me what city I'm from. I'm from Stockton, California. I've been born and raised there, and I've always been in California my whole life. Never moved away. Always been in the Valley, and I honestly can't complain. I really love it out here. I love that the part where I'm at, you could drive like an hour and a half away and be at the beach, or you could drive an hour away and be up in the mountains as well. So it's really cool getting to be able to be in between a lot of cool things to do. So someone asked me what was my favorite place I ever traveled. And I feel like honestly the favorite place I ever traveled to was when I went to Hawaii. I went to Oahu, which is the place that has Honolulu and Waikiki. It's very touristy on that main side of the island, but it's pretty cool. If you guys ever go, I do recommend renting a car and driving out to see the other side of the island, as it's like a whole different experience. And you get to see more of the island side and more of the city side. So it's pretty nice being able to see both sides of it. And the weather out there is also really nice, and the water is super clear, and it's always like a warm temperature. People are always super nice out there, so I would honestly say that that was my favorite place I've ever been to so far. So someone else asked me, what's my favorite book that I ever read? And honestly, my favorite book that I ever read is the first book I ever read, and that's Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. I'll make sure to put a picture somewhere on the screen. I feel like that book, great book if you want to change your mindset about financial literacy. That book has installed a lot of values in me that I continue to use and grow off of to this day. So I do highly recommend that book, whether you read or not. I feel like it's very important to start reading because it does help grow your mindset. Like I said, I never read before that book, honestly. Like I would never even read books in school when we had to read them. But once I read that book got me started, and I honestly love reading now. Someone asked me who my favorite artist is. I'm really into rap. So honestly, anyone that knows me knows that my favorite artist is Lil Baby. Another one of my favorites lately has been Babyface Ray. I think he's on the come up, really good artist. Another person I really like to listen to is Rod Wave. I feel like all of them are really good artists that just continue to grow, so it's pretty cool to see that. So someone else asked me, what do I feel like I'm most grateful for? And honestly, I feel like the thing that I'm most grateful for is like, honestly, like my family, my friends, my girlfriend, and just all my loved ones. They always really support me, and they've always supported me with whatever I've done. So I feel like that's something I'm really grateful for that has helped me a lot along my journey. Someone else asked me what's my favorite sport to watch. I would have to say my favorite sport to watch is football and basketball. My two favorite teams are the Raiders, which aren't doing too good. They lost in the playoffs, but they did pick up a really good player, so I think they might make it to the bowl this year. And then my team right now is the Lakers. I don't even want to talk about that. They just got eliminated from even making the playoffs. They're doing really bad right now, but I do think they'll bounce back sometime soon. So someone asked me, what's my favorite place to eat at? My favorite place to eat at probably has to be Chick-fil-A. I honestly never get tired of that place. If you ever go, you gotta get a spicy chicken deluxe, pepper jack cheese. And one of my boys, Jesse, actually put me on, if you put some mac and cheese on that sandwich, it'll taste hella good. So that's honestly my favorite thing to eat. I'm constantly going to Chick-fil-A. So that was just some things to get to know me better. I also did have a lot of questions that were business, like more business related. So I kind of want to save that for the last part of the video. So I'm now going to start getting into those questions. So the first question that someone asked me is, what did I do before I became a full-time trader? So before I became a full-time trader, what I was doing is I was cutting hair. I was a barber and I started in high school, like my sophomore year back in 2015. I cut for about 6 years. I ended up retiring. I got licensed, I believe I want to say it was like 2018. So I was licensed for about 3 years. And then I ended up starting day trading in April. And this kind of ties into the next question too. Someone asked me, why did I stop cutting hair and do I miss it? And honestly, the reason why I stopped cutting hair, not nothing against it. It was a really great career. I had a lot of fun doing it. But one of the main things was that I never gave myself any free time. I was always working, honestly. Like, I would work 6 days a week, like 12, 15 hours a day for sure, consistently, like not giving myself breaks, just cutting straight, like nonstop. So honestly, I never had free time to do what I actually like to do, like, or just go spend time with family or friends. Like, I was literally had my whole life revolved around cutting hair. So when I found out about trading and I seen the opportunity in that, I ended up retiring from cutting hair, hopping into full-time trading. First, I did feel like I missed barbering, but I feel like honestly it was mostly because it was such a big change. Really weird going from all those hours to only working about anywhere from an hour to 2 hours a day. I had like a lot of free time and I honestly didn't know what to do with it. Honestly, now that I started my Discord, I've been enjoying myself a lot more, getting to go out more and doing more things with all the people I love and just getting to travel and stuff. So honestly, I haven't missed it anymore. I really enjoy what I'm doing right now. And this ties into the next one. Someone asked, what made you start trading? And like I said, I just felt like I was cutting hair too much. I wasn't giving myself free time. And I've seen trading get a great opportunity, continue to grow with really no limits on how far you can grow, with still putting around the same amount of work and time as you did before. As long as you're like continuously trying to better yourself at trading, you will continue to grow along with it. So that's something that I really like. Someone asked, how do I recommend to start trading? And honestly, I recommend learning the basics, just about what stocks are and why they move and how they move. And then I wouldn't recommend starting off with a lot of money. You could honestly start small, like $500 is good just to get the basics down. I feel like the main thing for, at least for what I do with day trading, is you have to learn how to read these candlestick charts. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you guys will see it in later videos and I'll explain to you how to read them as well. But basically that's what decides which way stocks are gonna go. So that helps you know which way you want to trade. I want to ask what made me start this channel. And like I said, the main reason why I started this channel is because I want to help others grow. I want to help cut down the learning curve for a lot of people that are new traders or even experienced traders, to not have to go through what I went through, because I made a lot of mistakes when I was first trading out there and figured it out. So I want to help try to give back, make things easier for other people who are willing to learn. Someone asked, where do I see myself in 5 years? Honestly, in 5 years, I see myself expanding into a lot of different investments, a lot of different businesses. I really want to get into real estate soon, so I think that's something that's going to play a major role later on. I think I'm going to still continue to day trade. I really do enjoy that. And by then, I do want to continue to grow my Discord and have more options for people that want to learn trading. I want to put more stuff out there to continue to grow this YouTube so I can reach more people and try to help more people out. Because honestly, I feel like one of the main things that I really love to do is just help people. I like to try to help people grow and give people opportunities and help show people that there's more opportunities out there than sometimes we think there really is. I would also love to really start something like some type of foundation or donation to help give back, like to where I'm from. I think it would be really cool, especially like for the youth. I think it's always good to help out like that next generation of kids and people coming through. So another question someone asked me is, what would be the best advice that I would give myself if I could go back in time? The best advice I would give myself, honestly, is to be less shy and be more outgoing. When I was barbering, I always wanted to start a YouTube actually, but I was always too shy and scared to do it. So that was one thing I told myself when I started trading, that I didn't want to be scared with anything. I wanted to treat it very differently and be more open about it. A lot of times being scared or being shy will hold you back from doing things that you really want to do. I feel like that's one thing you should never do, is hold yourself back. I feel like the biggest thing is honestly that you just have to believe in yourself and go try to do it and just continually try to better yourself little by little. It really is like a snowball effect. So honestly, I would just tell myself, don't be scared and just always continue to learn and always try to get better. That's honestly what I always try to go by now. So that's what I would tell myself back then. And also asked me, what's one of my biggest goals with my Discord? And honestly, my biggest goal with my Discord is I want to help a lot of people be able to reach financial freedom through that. I want to make a lot of full-time traders that can either make 6 figures, 7 figures and up. It really is possible with it. And I just want to continue to grow with my team on there and just continue to help everyone out, not only with trading wise, and there I also give a lot of financial advice. I try to give some like mentality tips as well that I feel like is really helpful for them. So I just want to see them grow all around as a better person, financially and mentally. Someone asked me what's my current goal for the year. And honestly, my current goal for the year is to reach 100 members on my Discord at least. I'm currently right under 50, so that's really achievable. I might have to readjust and put that a little bit higher. One of my big goals for YouTube, I know it's gonna be pretty big, especially for the first year, but I want to break past 10K subscribers. I think I could really do it. I'm really gonna try to stay consistent on this YouTube and post weekly at least in the beginning and continue to get more consistent with it. I just want to continue to better myself as a trader and turn myself from a 6-figure trader into a 7-figure trader. And that's honestly going to conclude this video. I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Like I said, if you guys can, please subscribe to my channel if you guys are interested in it. Leave a like and comment any future videos you guys may want to see or any other things that you guys may want to know about me. Later on, I will probably do another Q&A when I do gain more followers and more subscribers on this. But since this was my first video on this channel, I did want to make like an introduction of myself and of what to expect on this channel. You guys can expect a lot more videos come. As I said earlier, I do want to be really consistent. I am going to be posting every week for sure, like an actual YouTube video, and I'm also going to try to make some YouTube shorts once a week just so I can continue to have content out here for you guys. So like I said, if you guys did make it through the whole video, I really do appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope we could all continue to grow together. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Sheesh.